Hello and welcome, my picture book drawing leaves. So we are back with Hirogaru Sky PreCure. This time it's kind of a bit-ish of a fillery episode, but well, I mean, I guess you need those. PreCure always was full of those, so I don't mind that. But let's see if it's a good one or a bad one. Episode 20. The first step towards Mashiro's dream. Agea got a job at Prettyholic, so we can see Prettyholic more. Go on, buy our products! They're called Prettyholic. Get them now. I criticize while I would totally buy these if the fees for importing them wouldn't be that high. Now wait a minute. Gives energy unmatched by the sparkling summer sun? Is that a nod to cure summer? I say, and that co-worker of Agea painted this picture, which is totally not of a mermaid that we all already know. But honestly, why would you paint a picture of Laura of all people? You're disgusting. Also, about her co-worker, I can't really tell why, but her face looks weird. Like, it belongs in a different anime. Like, it's not fitting in with the rest of the designs, somehow. Maybe it's the eyes, I really cannot say why, it just feels that way to me. It's weird. But then finally we get to the meat and juice of this episode. Mashiro wants to enter a picture book contest. That is an interesting premise, and if you think about it, Mashiro is the only one of the four who doesn't have some kind of dream or goal to achieve. Like, Sora wants to be a hero, Tsubasa wants to learn how to fly, while not being transformed, I guess. But with the help of an airplane, I guess, or something like that. He isn't very set on how he wants to do it. And Agea? Well, she wants to become a teacher slash nursery home owner. Something with children is what she wants to do. So, yeah, what is Mashiro's thing? Then again, Mashiro is only 14 years old, so she does not have to decide that right now. Even though there is enough pressure from the, well, everywhere in these days that you have to decide your dreams at that early of an age. Which sucks. Oh, how adorable. Ellie wants to have a little shovel and bucket. Well, and some other tools for playing in the sand. That's just childhood. They depict that really well. And this, I kinda hate. That little girl points out that Mashiro is talking to herself. Which, well, the father takes as, well, let's just move on. This is a weirdo. Like, it's not weird talking to yourself. Sometimes you do that, especially when thinking. Some people just think aloud. That doesn't make you, like, weird. But it's always shown as being weird for absolutely no reason. Yay. Great. And then we have this. Another child wants to play with Ellie, but Ellie doesn't want to share her toys. I would say more on that later, but, well, she will not learn her lesson. Like, after this scene, this is not important anymore. They don't go back on her at the end sharing her her tools with a different child or something. No, she just doesn't really learn her lesson here. But also, it's her stuff. She does not have to share it if she doesn't want to share it, right? That's her good right, even if she is still little. So, she doesn't really do anything wrong here as well. Though it would still be nice if she was sharing in the end. Sadly, that does not happen. Also, no, I'm not gonna say don't be this parent, because this mother isn't doing anything bad, but don't apologize for your child for bothering a different child in a scenario like this. Nothing happened. It was fine. Just children being children. If there were punches or anything, yeah, that would be a different case, but it was just a child approaching another child. That's what children do, and it's fine, and sometimes it just doesn't work out. It's not your fault as a parent. Also, I do like how Mashiro tries to explain to Ellie why sharing can be good, instead of forcing her to share. I have seen that way too often, that parents force their children to share their toys or anything else. No, don't do that. Don't force them to do that. It's their right to not share their toys. They are their toys. That's just all there is to it. Also, Sora feeling bad here for scolding Ellie and thinking she's too naive to handle her and stuff. It's kinda adorable, to be honest, because, like, it's not your child. Gladly, because you are way too young to be a mother, but you have to act as her mother, well, kinda. So, yeah, you making not good decisions in this, it's just okay. You're a child yourself. You are not at a point where you should handle someone like Ellie full time. You are kind of forced into this situation, mostly. Now that Ageha is there, and Yu we also had. So, yeah, but it's kind of adorable that she feels that way, and will probably make her grow. So, as I am kind of a writer myself, I can tell you, writing all afternoon? That can go on much longer. If inspiration strikes, you do not stop. The question is, should you stop? Should you eat? Should you sleep? And I would say yes, eat and sleep, because it's important. But then again, not taking that strike of inspiration and work on it, also you might regret that in the end. So, well, the sleeping part, maybe we can ignore that. But at least get a little snack or something. Or have someone get you a snack, that would also help. It's just how this goes. As long as you don't do this every day, it's not that unhealthy. So, Sora knocks to bring Mashiro some snacks and a bit of tea. Mashiro does not answer. Sora enters anyway. That's a very bad thing to do. At one hand. Because, yeah, at this age, even girls do some things you don't want to see. And also, well, it's a good thing on top of that, because they kind of do know that she's working on her book and probably just did not hear the knocking on the door. And like I said, she needs to eat, so should you enter a room if someone doesn't answer? Usually no. In a situation like this, we can make an exception. Just be ready to maybe see something you don't want to see. Okay, I do have to talk about the choice of a pen here, though. Like, this pen looks cool, and I want it as a toy. Probably never get it as a toy, but for writing, this looks uncomfortable. This is not a pen you use for writing. This is a decorative pen. Also, her picture book looks like it was drawn in, well, not this kind of pen, but more like pencils and stuff. So that doesn't make much sense on that side as well. Still a cool looking pen. And of course, to make this all time sensitive, the enemy attacks. Because apparently writers can only write episodes like this if there is a time limit that they have to get to somewhere and stuff. And it becomes urgent due to the enemy. You know, you could just not do that for once. But well, I don't criticize it too much. It's not that bad. It's just a bit overused. But yeah, can you tell what this Ranborg is supposed to be? If you have seen the episode, well, it's kind of obvious because we have seen what he transformed, but that's a traffic light. I mean, the design of the Ranborg is not bad, but like, weird? That doesn't really look like a traffic light anymore. It's more like a bento box or something with see-through parts. Huh. And as they almost defeated it immediately, it shows its very predictable ability of red means stop. So nobody can move once the red light is on. The Rambok itself also cannot move anymore, which makes its ability not as useful, but while I say it's a very predictable ability, it's also an ability that makes for an interesting fight. And this is kind of an interesting fight. Also, what I want to say is, Mashiro, take your stupid envelope and go. Especially in Transformed. Speed up, give your picture book to the contest thingy, and then come back. Like, we have seen that the Ramboks can easily be defeated by just 2 people. We have seen that last episode, and he did not power up this Rambok specifically in a way that makes it more powerful or anything. So, yeah, why waste time? And the way they get around that movement stopping ability is by painting her yellow? Yeah, Butterfly uses her pellet thingy to power up Sky, making her glow yellow, and thus the red doesn't work on her. Which is... I mean, that works? I mean, it's a cool idea, and I'm kind of glad it works, because that makes it, like, really interesting. But then again, he has overwritten the stuff they had before as well. Well, they did not glow in any kind of color, but can he not just overwrite this power up on top of it? Like, why? Guess we'll never know, because they don't get into that much detail for the Ramboks. But, of course, in the nick of time, she manages to get her picture book to the contest. And that's, again, annoying. They always get it there in the nick of time. This is not exciting at all if they do this. Maybe just do it the other way around. She just gave it to them, and after that the enemy attacks. Why not do it that way for once? Like I said, it's a minor complaint, but it drags a bit when they do this kind of plot. It's so copy-pasted. And to end the episode, we get a look at her picture book. Which is really boring. Yeah, they could have put more effort into that. The thing is, yes, it is a picture book for small children. So, of course I don't expect blood and gore and stuff. But there's literally no conflict here. Even small children picture books, or fairy tales and stuff, have at least some kind of conflict in some way, shape or form. But this is just like, girl sits on a swing, boy comes there, boy wants to get on the swing as well, girl says, sure, come on. And then everyone joins them on the swing. Every animal in the woods. Like, that's not even a story. There's no story there. That's just a recapping of events that happened at some point in time. Well, of course, it's from her imagination, but like, that's not a story. That's like, if I would tell you, well, when I started recording this video, I sat down and pressed the recording button. There's nothing to that. And that's what her picture book is. And, yeah, they could have put more into that, is what I'm saying. It's just like, nah, this is just not a good picture book. Even for small children, it's just, nah. Sure, it teaches about friendship being a good thing, which is something Ellie learns, so a return to that other boy and sharing her toys would have been like the cherry on top here. Doesn't happen, but yeah. This picture book just isn't it. Did I just talk for like over a minute about a picture book for small children in a Magical Girl show for small children? I'm 35 years old! This episode wasn't bad. It was a solid episode. Nothing too special happened. We have seen power-ups do work on other cures as well, which I am very glad about that. That makes this item for Ageha much better, because she is a supporting cure using the shields and the power-ups. That's really nice, so yeah, well, solid episode, nothing too special. It's a good one. So now tell me your thoughts about this episode. Did you like it? Did you not? Just put it all down in the comments below. Also, don't forget to draw a picture book that tells the story about you, clicking the like and subscribe button as well as that little bell to keep updated whenever I upload a video for you. Who's the villain in that story? Probably you. Or is it me secretly? Well, while you're at that, check out the links down in the description below as well, leading to my Twitter, Instagram, and Discord, where I post stuff, keep you updated, all the good things, as well as to my merch store and my Twitch, where I livestream every Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday. I hope to see you over there as well, and until next time, bye-bye!